Ghana South Africa is Brentford 1, Arsenal nil. My name is Ash and I'm here with Mr. Joel. But before we go on with the interview, I just want to wish you all a happy new year and a prosperous new year ahead. So, Mr. Joel, first day of the new year, 3 points in the bag.
Before I go into today, make cordiality, I just want to say a beautiful happy new year to all the Gunners fans out there, to all the football lovers. Happy new year, compliment of the season. One love, my people. Yes, so today's game, beautiful game for Arsenal, though the way they started it, it wasn't that encouraging. They were giving their opponents more space to touch the ball, more space to pass the ball. Their precision were very low. Both the way they moved the ball and the way they marked their opponent was totally low. But I thank God they decided to give me this beautiful New Year gift. 3 points. 3 good points. It's a good gift to start the year. And I'm happy for the win. And I said it last time, they owed me how many matches? 5. They have given me what? 3. Remaining 2. Then we can proceed and be moving progressively. Beautiful match for the boys. And I love what they did. For Arsenal to play a team who had 22 points at home this season, they only lost to Nottingham Forest in their home. And the only team that is competing with them with the number of goals achieved at home this season is Liverpool, 22 points. For Arsenal to also play a team who is having 24 points on the table before we played them, they were in 11th position. We pushed them to 12th position after today win. A club that have scored 33 goals this season. So they were good side. And for Arsenal to go to that home and derive 3 points, that means the boys put on some hustle that worth it tonight. Though the pattern of play wasn't that encouraging. Beautiful game for the boys.
So, Waneri came in at the right wing for the injured Bukayo Saka. What do you make of his performance?
It was, when I saw it, I was really happy. I gave kudos to Mikel Arteta in that trial. And we saw the young man did well in that position. At least he did far better than Martinelli that would just carry ball, run. And it was even that his first drive that was able to break and change that ball that led to that first goal. That method was a beautiful method. The only fear we are having there, if this young man is doing well, is able to manage Arsenal till Saka returns from injury, I bet you they will never have any double mind or any thought of signing a player, which have always been the challenge of Arsenal. Having good players as your first choice and also having good players as your second choice is not a bad thing. And that is one of the secrets of Pep Guardiola that he has been using to wound and maltreat the Premiership for good 8 seasons, and he won it 6 times. Reshuffled his first team. The second team, when any player they are bringing in, you will be afraid. So Arsenal should try to develop and work on our attack. This attack, I'll be shouting it from onset. What if Saka got injured? What are we going to do? I'll be saying it. It has happened. Who are we trying to push now? Waneri, because he tried this young man Martinelli last game. He discovered he was totally off points. So we should try to remove the mind of Waneri did well. We should manage him. That is what we always say. We love management. Let's do the right thing and make a good result out of it. Yeah.
But looking at the fact that star players, it's actually difficult for star players to leave their clubs in January. You understand? Wouldn't you be actually on the side saying Waneri should do well till Saka comes back? Because to win a league or to win a title, to win whatever in this world, you need everybody to be on deck. And we've always been clamoring for one to get game time. I think this is an opportunity for him to perform and have that game time he has been clamoring for.
The truth is that a club that is willing to sign a player will do that. That is just the fact. If you are willing to sign a player, there are players there. When did we bring in this young man, Aubameyang? It was the middle of the season. You get it? If you are willing to sign a player, you will get it. Except you don't have that thought in mind to sign a good player. So that is just the basic fact. That is just the pure truth about that aspect. Forgetting no star player in the market. If Arsenal want to go for player, it's all about the money, the cash. It's all about the cash. So that is it. But the point you raise is a good idea. Because knowing fully well that we understand the board of Arsenal, we know the way they operate. We knew if they could not give you a good player that we battle that position with Bukayo Saka from the beginning of the season when the transfer window opens, is it when it's just at the middle they will go out and look for a good player? So building a Tawaneri to back up Bukayo Saka, I love the choice because he's a utility player. He can do well in that position. Nice one.
So talking about the game today, Merino got a goal, and I feel like this guy has come under fire a lot in this club. But I think this is his second goal in the Premier League, and I think it was not actually bad today.
The truth is that Mikel Merino, the fact is an average player. But there is one quality I loved in him. He have eyes on goal. He's attacking minded sometimes. But if you talk about creativity in the midfield and much of the teamwork, he's an average player to me. That is what I will say. If you take a look at today, apart from that goal, it was purely average. Go and check his rating. You get it? So, if those are the players that you don't have as your first team choice, those are super sub. Even from the bed, they can build up. That sometimes they will come into the game, they will take the day of the game. I could remember the day he came in from bench, and he did excellently well, and I spoke of him in a high rate. You get it? So, nothing bad, it's a good thing. I'm a kind of person that is not good at bouncing opposition fans online. But 2025, 1st of January, let me do a little bouncing on the opposition fans. Did you know that in the past 3 matches, Arsenal have gotten, out of 9 points, Arsenal have 9.9 over 9 with 9 goals. I don't want to be calling the clubs. Chelsea, out of 9 points, they had 1 with 1 goal. 1 point, 1 goal in their past 3 matches. Are you shocked? They will say it's a lie. Let me bring back, their memory. The only goal they scored was against Fulham. Fulham beat them 2-1. Everton drew them 0-0. That was even only the 1 point they got. And the next one, Ipswich demoralized and battered them, tidied them 2-0. So out of 9 points, 1 point, with how many goals? 1 goal. Man U! Man U, they are good. I love them. 0 over 9, 0 goals. They receive Woto. Newcastle, clean sheets. Why are you being? It is well with Man U, Bournemouth, clean sheets. Wolves, clean sheets.
You clean sheet FC.
Out of 9 points.
Nottingham Forest.
Now I don't want to stop talking about. I don't want to go back. I'm only working in last 3 matches. 0 points, 0 goals. 14th position, 22 points. Liverpool, 1 point in 3 matches out of 9 points, and 1 goal, with 35 points in 4th position. But at the end, we don't, Chelsea now, we don't want to win the league. We just want to be winning all our matches. And the winning now result to 1/9 with 1 goal in 3 matches. So I told them they will start watching us from behind. It have started gradually. They are now watching us from behind with 4 points cleared. Kudos to the team. Give us mouth. Let them just keep on like this. This is what I talked about. I don't see Arsenal winning the league, but they can win the league if they can play anyhow, both good and bad, dirty, any way they want to add it, and win their games and replicate the form they portrayed last season by losing just 1 match to Aston Villa, which cost them. And I said, I don't see Liverpool having that same grace and that momentum to be so consistent like that of Man City. They are good. You get it? I see Arsenal will do something good. But if they still do this off and on, Otilo, we don't have the game. Last point I will make here is all clubs that have won the Premier Leagues, you can come to realize that they have a good prolific striker. Chelsea won the league in the past week, then Didier Drogba. The higher goal scorer was Didier Drogba, a striker. Liverpool, the only time they came in between as hindrance to Man City, Mohamed Salah and Mane, they won. They both came out as the higher goal scorer that season in the Premier League, and they won the league. You get it. Bukayo Saka is good. Can you remember the last time Bukayo Saka scored 17 goals in the season in just the Premier League? 17 goals in the season in just the Premier League. But Mohamed Salah have already scored 17 goals in 18 matches. So you get it. Those are the things we are talking about. Have extraordinary players in the midst of manageable players. So that is what we are talking about. Happy New Year to all the Gunners fans. Congratulations to the boys. Take this beautiful 3.0 and enjoy yourself. Nice one.
Thank you very much. Thank
Man
you.
of the match,
Your man of the match there.
Gabriel Jesus.
Normal.